everyone, this is AtYourServiss at o2bstamping.com. I am in the mood for fall today, and fall reminds me of one thing in particular, and it's Pumpkin Spice Latte. So when I saw this little stamp set, I thought, that is so stinking cute. I have to make something with that. So I decided on a little gift card holder. So you can put your little gift card in the pocket here, fold it back up. I even made a little envelope to go with it. So I can't wait to give this to somebody. I just think it's going to be so fun. So the paper that I've used here is from the Painted Autumn Designer Series paper pack. And here's another design from that same Designer Series paper that also makes a very cute little hello fall. It's Pumpkin Spice Latte season. So let me show you how I made these. Now you'll notice on these I have a gold medallion here in the background that I have either used all of them or just can't find where I've stashed them. So with the card today I'm going to be making something a little bit different. So I couldn't decide whether I wanted to use the gold foil snowflakes or the new little doilies that we are carrying now. And I will put the item numbers up on the screen for you on these two items. But I wasn't sure how they were going to look. This one I thought kind of might look washed out on the background. So I decided to turn it over and bring in my Cajun Craze ink pad and my brayer. And let's see if we can do a little magic. So I'm going to ink this up. Now, when you purchase this, you do get a couple of rollers so that you can wash them out and use them for different colored ink. And so what you're seeing on this one is truly just a red stain. It is not going to apply itself to the back of this medallion snowflake. Okay, liking that. Also liking the impression that it leaves on my paper. I should have put some scrap paper under there and captured that, but that's okay. I'll do that next. And then I'm also going to try the doily. So I'm going to do the same thing with the doily. I'm just going to take my brayer and color it whatever color I choose. In this case, it's Cajun Craze. I really like this color. I use it so much in the fall. Okay. So, let's see. I don't know which one am I going to use. Alright, we'll set that aside for now and let them dry, and then we'll bring them back out when we're ready to use them. And we'll see which one we like the best. Okay, so now that I've got a nice messy desk surface here, but that's okay. We inkers, stampers tend to be a little bit messy. Okay, so what I'm using with this card is the Coffee Cafe and then the matching, the coordinating coffee cups framelets. And on page 46 of the holiday catalog is the coordinating stamp set. So another stamp set that goes with that framelit set. And this one's called Merry Cafe. And it's the one that has the Hello Fall, it's Pumpkin Spice Latte season. But it also just has some cute, here's one for Merry Christmas, Apple Cider, Love is Brewing, I Love You and Coffee. It's just a lot of fun little designs as well that you can use. So being that I've made the first card, the first gift card holder actually I should say, with the Pumpkin Spice Latte season stamp. I'm going to switch this time, and I'm going to use it with the Life Happens Coffee Helps stamp to get an idea of the two different ones. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside, and this mess is driving me crazy, so let me just see if I can, oh yeah, there we go, much better, liking that better already. So we're going to bring in some of the supplies that we need. So we're going to start with a piece of Very Vanilla. And I did not use the extra thick on this, but you could. I'm believing this is 4 1/4. Yep, 4 1/4 by 11. Yes. And then you're going to score this on the long side, so on this side. Let me go out a little bit on this. There we go. We're going to score it at 3 5/8. I'm going to actually use my bone folder because the score marks will show up better on the video. I'm going to pull my arm out and put the foot on it. Okay, so 3 5/8, which, let me zoom in here. Okay, so here's your 3 mark. This is your 3 1/2. Right next to that you have a teeny tiny mark. That's a 16th, so you don't want that one. But you do want the next one. So go to 3 1/2 and then a tiny digit and a little bit of a larger digit. That's the one you want, 3 5/8. Hope that makes sense. And then you're going to go to 7 1/4. And then 9 1/2. Okay. All right, then you're just going to fold on those score marks and burnish them with your bone folder. And then you're going to bring in some Designer Series paper. So the Designer Series paper, you're going to have 3 pieces. You can have one for the front and one that's going to go here. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. One that's going to go here. And then this one is actually going to go there. Okay, so let's see if I can show you this opened up. There we go. All right, so I'm actually going to attach these. This one is measuring, oh, sorry about that, 3 3/4. Actually, it's just shy. I'm not sure about that measurement. I'm going to say 3 1/2. 3 1/2 by 4. 3 1/2 by 4. There we go. Then this one measures 2 by 4. I am not sure whether I had that zoomed out when I was showing you this layout. I hope I did. If not, maybe I'll just try to skip past it. So your Designer Series paper, I can get this on there, measures 4 by 3 1/2. Then this one is 4 by 1¼ inch, and this one is 4 by 2 inches. Okay. And your score marks again are 3 5/8, 7 1/4, and 9 1/2. All right. Then we are going to take our 1 inch circle punch. I'm just going to put that in slightly. If you don't have a 1 inch circle punch, maybe you have a 1 inch framelit, just to give it a little bit of a finger hold. And then we're going to use our tear and tape to put along the edge to make your pocket. Okay. And just peeling off that protective layer that's on the top of the tear and tape. You're going to fold that over and then just burnish that. Okay. Now to decorate the front, we're going to bring in a piece of scrap paper so that I can stamp. See, I'm going to use my Cajun Craze ink, and these are the pieces that I'm using out of the stamp set. I'll give you a little, can you see that okay? Here, maybe this way would be better. Oh, not that way. Okay, maybe this way. Oh yeah, there we go. So these are the pieces that I'm using. And one of the suggestions that I want to give you is, so this piece of photopolymer is very thin and floppy and could easily be pulled or pushed out of sync. So one of the things that I suggest is that you lay the photopolymer down on your paper and then pick it up with your acrylic block, and that way it won't get distorted. Okay, so bring my paper back in. I'm inking this up with Cajun Craze. Actually, you know what? If I can't do it now. Should have done that. If I had put it going this direction, I could have done them both at the same time, but that's okay. We don't need to do that. It would have just been a little bit easier. Alright, so there's that one. And then I'm going to also do the top. And I don't want, let's put it over this way, that'll work. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this here. There we go. And I have one more and no paper. And then this one, we're going to go here. And then I'm going to bring in my Life Happens, Coffee Helps. Down a little bit closer to me so I can see it. I love these photopolymer stamps where you can just see right straight through them. The placement is just so much easier than the other two-step stamping that are clear mounts. I just prefer these so much more when I'm doing two-step stamping. Okay, so we have all the stamping done. And then we're going to bring in our framelets. So got my magnetic platform, my cutting pad, my stamped images, and my coordinating framelets. Stamp that one pretty close. I hope I'm not going to run into a problem there. But I think I will. So I'm not going to be able to cut this one out at the same time because the framelets are going to maybe be too close to each other. So let's run that back again separately. There we go. That on and run this through my Big Shot. Okay, I'm going to change this one out. So I'm going to take that one off, put my cup on, make sure that can come off as well, and just run this back through to get my cup. Okay. So now we have these 3 pieces. Did I show you the coordinating? I don't think I did. So this is the stamp set that I'm using, which I showed you at the beginning. But this is the coffee cup framelets that you can get. And it has so many cool things in it. Like, so you can make the little wrapper that goes around the coffee cup. This can be a stir, and the stir actually has this little heart piece that you can put on the top. Can you see that? Very difficult to see. Let me try it this way. So it's a little heart at the top of the stir. Then you have whipped cream. You have a top that goes over the coffee cup that makes it look maybe more like a smoothie cup. And you have a good question. Trying to figure out what that, oh, I know what this is, sorry. And then you have one that matches your coffee beans. You have one that, oh, and here's your little heart for your stir. You can actually even make it colored like a straw with stripes on it. This one fits your thanks a latte. So as you can see, lots of things going on here. This is for a little tag. And this actually is for a mini cup. And that mini cup is actually in the Mary Cafe. So it looks like this. It says perk up. Okay, so now that I've shared all of that with you, we're going to go ahead with this. All right, so what I wanted to do here is, oh, you know what? I cut this out the wrong color. Oh my. Mistakes happen. They say life happens. I always say mistakes happen. All right, so I'm going to, excuse me, stamp that again. It'll just look cuter with a pumpkin colored cup. All right, now I'm going to run that back through the Big Shot real quick. Okay, I think that one's going to turn out better. Okay, so then next thing that I'm going to do is simply attach my saying. Isn't this a truthful statement? Alright. Okay, and then the top. Now you'll notice I'm only putting glue on that bottom edge there, so that when this comes over, that's all that'll be sticking, not the top. Okay, then I'm going to bring in my card, and we're going to decide which one of these backgrounds we like the best. So do we think that one? Well, that's pretty bright. But I like it. I'm wondering too if I couldn't just like cut it and make it smaller. Let's try this snowflake one first. Isn't it cool that you can just like brayer the back of those snowflakes any color you want? I saw somebody do one green and make a Christmas wreath out of it, which I thought was pretty cool. I think I'm liking that one better. What do you think? I'm going with this one. Okay, so the next thing will be to attach the snowflake. So, just going to put some glue randomly around the, sort of in the center. I don't think that I'll need glue on the very tips because the cup will kind of be holding that down. Just remember that you're adding glue to the gold side. Okay, let's try that. And then I want it this direction. Okay. And then I'm going to put a few dimensionals on the back of my coffee cup. And I'll just add this strip right up the center. And it's there and handy. There we go. Okay, there we are, done. Open, open, gift card. Pretty cute, what do you think? I hope if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. Even if you don't like the video, just let me know what it was you didn't like about it so I can improve it the next time. And I also have a blog that I would love to share with you. It's www.otobestamping.com. So I hope you'll come by and visit me there as well. Thanks for stopping by and come back again soon.